Honors Class of 2024, I present to you Rohan Rathi.
Thank you, Professor Boyce, for the introduction. Thank you to all the friends, some of whom are sitting here graduating and some of whom are in the audience, for everything you've done for me. Thank you to my family, and thank you for the faculty, some of whom are on stage, some of whom are off stage, who have helped guide me to this point. Without everything you've done for me, it would have been impossible to get here. I want to start by saying congratulations on completing the latest step of your journey. We're here, adorned in the trappings of knowledge and virtue, celebrating the collective success that it has taken to bring us here together today. It is an honor to share and celebrate this moment with you. For many of us, the next step is getting a job, or going to some sort of graduate school, or maybe starting our own business. I want to talk about something that will govern the rest of our lives, cause us endless consternation, and potentially change our future. And no, before you say it, I'm not talking about the IRS. No, not even having kids, although I'm sure the parents here know something about kids and endless consternation. I'm talking about something far more terrifying. The elevator pitch. A 30-second practiced run-through of who you are and what you bring to the table. Better not stutter. Be compelling, but don't force it. Is it weird to say I'm both a team player and cooperative? Does the elevator pitch even describe me accurately? My elevator pitch has phrases like, I'm passionate about the community or global health. But it doesn't include phrases about things that are more core to my identity. For one, I can play Despacito by Justin Bieber and Louis Fonsi by heart on my violin. That's a core part of my identity. What should my elevator pitch have? Maybe our elevator pitches should contain something about the times we grew up in. We're some of the first of a new world, both a 21st century world, but also a post-9/11 world. We grew up during the endless wars and economic crises of the 2000s, but also saw hope and change in the rise of the information era. Then we got hit with the COVID pandemic, and you know how that went. Now we see a bright yet undefined future, and we charge into it head first. All of that's a little long for a 30-second pitch. I guess I'll shorten it down to one word. We're resilient. Our past is checkered. Our future is undefined. Our present is a moment of celebration, but also of pain and anger. Resilience defines the class of 2024. I found community in becoming an activist, redefining our policing and bringing hope to our most underserved. I found my role models among the people who speak up, unafraid of mace and riot shields. We've learned to peacefully contend with injustice and inequality, from Rathi to Sderot to Avdiivka to right here in Richmond. And I'm proud to be a part of a class that will not stay silent when innocents suffer and when inequality persists. That's resilience. The elevator pitch is my foil for a deeper question. How do we answer when asked who we are? As a generation, as a class, as individuals. Psychologist Eric Erickson describes the challenge we face as one of community versus isolation. How do we balance our newfound independence with our need for fraternity? Before this day, the goal was graduating. Now, what's the goal? A job? A suburban single-family home? Our worth, our value tied not to grades or a GPA, but to the size of our lawn? Or, God forbid, performance reviews? For many of us, this is the last time we call ourselves full-time students. How we fill our elevator speech and our lives in general is ours to choose. That's both the deeply freeing and also sobering thought. As we leave the close-knit communities we built during college, the challenge will include managing the isolation we face. The best cure for isolation is something I learned in Honors 151, Humans of RBA and VCU. As we formed groups, learned about Richmond's history, and interviewed its residents, I learned the importance of exploring beyond your comfort zone. In this conflict between community and isolation, I found my own communities and friends when I ventured out into something new. As I've knocked at their doors and conducted need assessment projects across Richmond, I've met people from all walks of life. I've recognized that some of our least well-off, our most unequal, lack that community, and through my work, I help to provide it. Knocking on doors might not be your cup of tea, but step outside of your comfort zone and do what you love, and community will follow. My community includes many of the people here graduating today, and many more in the audience. Who will you put in yours? And you know what? I'm getting the feeling that a 30-second quick rundown of our academic history and self-described personality traits tailored for career prospects alone might not be the best way to describe who we are and where we'll go. Our worth and capability goes beyond any job interview, performance review, grade, or pitch. Our graduation is a proud achievement in our careers, but I want to acknowledge the personal moments that this included. My college experience would not have been complete without coffee table chats with my best friends in the library Starbucks, without Friday night parties, without spontaneous trips to Belle Isle with new friends. I want to thank everyone who made these moments possible. As I graduate, I cherish these moments, and I want to ask you to do the same. Cherish these moments and keep them close. The plight of others has taken the limelight in our collective conscience. In this modern world, we have the ability to scroll endlessly through death, destruction, and despair. We're told that taking a break from our jobs, from the news is unacceptable. But what if it's making us worse at recognizing the good? My piece of advice, as someone who once measured himself by his career, someone who felt obligated to know, stepping away is okay. The world is your oyster. Take a day off from cracking it to cultivate your own pearl. Choose to live and prosper not for an elevator pitch, or for a job, or for any other person. Live for yourself. A few minutes ago, I described this as a milestone in all our lives. Today is a celebration and acknowledgement of the hard work we've done to make it to this point, each and every one of us. But I also want to celebrate the people and the moments we've had, both bad and good. The best thing about an uncertain future is that we can choose to shape it in whatever image we wish. Fill your lives and your careers with that very resilience, integrity, and passion that we've demonstrated time and time again, and success will come. Good luck with your elevator pitches, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Rohan. And as we're nearing the